Takes money, takes money. We just want to see Triple G go get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they deserve. They all deserve. Once they get to a certain point, just like Floyd. Like I keep referring to Floyd because Floyd did the same thing. Floyd would have a tough fight, then have 3 or 4. I'm not gonna say easy fights because none of the fights are easy, but they're just not at the level that Floyd is. You know?
Who you got on the card?
Angulo.
He's fighting another 8-rounder?
He's fighting a 10, I believe. I don't even know.
Well, it may change tomorrow because he may be the swing out or something like that.
No, actually, he's on FS1, so it might be a 10.
Oh, really? Who's he fighting?
Some Colombian kid.
Tough fight?
They're all tough fights.
Angulo's always a tough fight.
They're all tough fights. But it's his first fight back in a while. He's been with me since June of last year. This is the 4th fight that's been scheduled. This is the first one that's going to come to fruition, yeah.
He's one of the few fighters I pray for because you train him and he needs to be pragmatic. He takes a lot of shit to give a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
There's some fighters that are that way. Granado's in the main event is kind of the same way. You know? But we live in a morbid world. We want to see that, but we don't want to see that. You want to see tough fights from you keep asking about tough fights for G, and yet you don't want to see this guy be in tough fights.
But it's Angulo and Triple G. Remember, Triple G's a silver medalist.
No, but you got to remember this. If you look at relevancy, Angulo's fighting people that are relevant to him. The other guy is fighting relevant to him. So they're all at the guys, the tough fights that you talk about, all at the elite level.
But we like the sweet science of boxing.
But you know what? People ain't gonna pay $99 for a pay-per-view to see the sweet science. They want to see somebody get hurt. That's the bottom line. You talk to 100 people in the audience when you go see the fights. They're all drinking.
I may not even watch that.
Yeah, there's somebody. They want to see somebody hurt, and that's unfortunate. But that's the way that this business is. It's a gladiator sport, and nobody wants to come see Dancing with the Stars.
Well, hopefully he sips a few more punches tomorrow. I know you are front foot dominant type of fighter, type of trainer.
I like my guys to entertain.
I know.
And hopefully everything goes well tomorrow with him. I think we've talked to Al and maybe one more. Al's his manager, obviously. One more, and then maybe some kind of title shot if he looks good. It depends on what he looks like tomorrow. I'm expecting for him to look good, and then one more good one, and then we'll go from there.
How you like working with Al? How you like that?
No, everything's been a pleasure. With everybody. What he says is what he does. Sometimes he has so many guys on a sign that is difficult to. But lucky for me, I don't have a starter. I have a guy that's an experienced guy. The issue we had with the fights that have fallen out have been else. It's been the opponents. The commission wouldn't approve. The last opponent we were supposed to fight on the 1st over at the Staples, remember December 1st? We're on the floor, we're getting ready to weigh in, and we find out, or the commission finds out that the young man we're supposed to fight had eye surgery the day before. So that canceled that right on the spot right there. So it hasn't been Al's fault. It's been some of the opponents and the commissions that haven't allowed it. But finally, they've allowed this one. They've weighed in. Tomorrow's the day. We're going to see if what we've been working on is going to be a little bit different than what he's done in the past.
My last question. Do you got to knock out Canelo to beat him?
Danny right now is 3 points down.
3 points down.
Yeah, right now Danny is 3 points down. And I just heard, I just read on...
Bird.
Yeah.
And we finally agreed on something, man. We got to get her out of there. We got to get her out of there.
That is just not right. It's not right. It's not right. What's up, man? Hey, how are you? It's not right not only for Danny, but it's not right for Canelo, because all of us are saying, or the public is saying, I should say, that he's getting breaks from, and that's not good for Canelo. Canelo's a good fighter. Canelo's a good fighter. We shouldn't be saying the things that we're saying because of a judge.
Yeah, but they had him up against 114 Floyd.
That was a draw. That was a draw, wasn't it?
Wait, I thought Amir Khan was up at least 3-2.
Yeah.
He was outboxing the hell out of him in the first 4 rounds.
No, he won the first 4 rounds.
First 4 rounds. Speaking of tomorrow, Amir Khan.
Yeah.
You're already about to go viral with the stuff you're saying right now.
You know what? Crawford is something special. But although Amir will give him a hard time, but Amir's chin seems to fail him, and because he's a heck of a boxer, he's got great hand speed. He went back to Virgil, I think, because they connect. Joe Goossen's a very good coach, but I think that Amir has a connection with Virgil, and if Virgil can get inside his head, he's going to give Crawford a tough time. He's going to give him a tough time, but I still think Terrence is a special talent. There's two guys in that division right now that I want to see fight. I want to see him fight, and I don't want to see him fight, and that's Terrence and Spence.
How do you think that fight goes?
Give Spence, I've said this in the past to you, give Spence a couple fights, three fights, and he's going to be the experience that Terrence has. He's already had one against Mikey. Give him another one, another two like that. It's going to be difficult to beat, but that is one of those. Remember the fights in the 80s with Leonard, and that's that kind of fight. That's a super fight.
It's one of them fights where everyone in boxing goes.
It's a super fight.
I don't care if you hate PBC, you love PBC, you hate Terrence Crawford. Either way,
that's a super fight.
It stops the whole sport of boxing. You don't schedule a fight before it. You don't schedule a fight after it. You just
that is the fight to see.
Yes,
yeah, absolutely.
We got other people here waiting to see. I appreciate you, man.
All right, you're welcome.
Appreciate you.
All right,
all the time.
all right.
Yeah. So